Listen, I need to tell someone this. I need to say it out loud because maybe then it'll make sense. My dad died yesterday. Car accident. Single vehicle collision on Route 9 around 3 p.m. The police said he died instantly. They said he was alone. This morning I checked his phone. I don't know why. Maybe I was looking for answers. Maybe I just wanted to hear his voice one more time through his voicemails. But what I found, there was a text message sent to me at 6:47 this morning, 12 hours after he died. The message was simple, just 3 sentences. Don't trust him. Check the basement. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you before. No context, no explanation, just that. Now, you have to understand, my dad and I, we weren't close, not really. He was always distant, always watching me with this look I could never quite read, like he was studying me, like he was waiting for something. In the basement, I hadn't been down there in years, since I was a kid. He always kept it locked, said it was full of old junk, nothing important. But that message, don't trust him. Who? Who was I not supposed to trust? I stared at that text for 20 minutes. My hands were shaking. The rational part of my brain was screaming that this was impossible. Delayed send, a glitch, someone playing a sick joke. But I knew his passcode. I knew his phone. And I knew I had to check the basement. The basement door was unlocked. First time I'd ever seen it that way. The smell hit me first. Dust, mold, and something else. Something chemical. Preservative, maybe. The single bulb flickered on, casting shadows that seemed to move on their own. It looked normal. Boxes, old furniture covered in sheets, a workbench in the corner. Normal. But then I saw the cabinet. Old, metal, pushed against the far wall, and behind it I could see scratch marks on the floor, like it had been moved recently. It took me 10 minutes to move that cabinet, and behind it, a metal box. No lock, just latches. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely open it. Inside, papers, documents, photographs, and 2 birth certificates. Both with my name. The first one, the one I'd seen before, my birthday, March 15th, 1996. Parents, David and Sarah Chen. That's the one I'd grown up with. But the second one, same name, different date, August 3rd, 1996. Different parents, Michael and Rebecca Thornton. Under the certificates, photographs. A boy, maybe 7 or 8 years old. He looked exactly like me at that age. Same dark hair, same eyes, but in a house I'd never seen, with people I'd never met. And my dad, David Chen, he was in some of these photos, in the background, watching, always watching. There were notes, handwritten, my dad's handwriting. Subject adapting well, no memory of previous identity. Integration 94% successful. Some behavioral anomalies remain. Investigate. Subject. He called me a subject. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Upstairs. Heavy. Deliberate. Walking through the house. I froze. The funeral wasn't for 3 more hours. I was supposed to be alone. I shoved the documents back in the box, pushed the cabinet, and moved to the stairs. The footsteps stopped, right above me. Then I heard a voice, muffled, on the phone. "Yes, he's here. No, he doesn't know yet. The funeral will proceed as planned. We'll handle the transition after. Transition? What transition? I waited. 5 minutes, 10, until I heard the front door open and close. I went through the rest of the box. Medical records, but not mine, or not the ones I knew about. Subject 7C, neural remapping successful, memory implantation stable, original identity suppressed, age regression therapy complete. There were dates, procedures. The earliest one was dated August 10th, 1996, 1 week after the second birth certificate. And then I found it, the photograph that changed everything. A newspaper clipping, yellowed, dated August 4th, 1996. Local couple dies in home invasion. 8-year-old son missing. Michael and Rebecca Thornton. My real parents. And below it, a note in my dad's handwriting. Retrieval successful. Subject secured. Project Guardian proceeds to phase 2. I wasn't adopted. I was taken, experimented on. My memories, everything I thought I knew about my childhood, it was all planted. Someone's here. They're back. I can hear them. Walking through the house, searching. The funeral, it's in 3 hours. I just realized I never asked who planned it, who arranged everything so quickly. Who has access to his phone? That text, don't trust him. Not my dad. My dad sent that warning. So who am I not supposed to trust? The door's opening, and I just remembered something. At the accident site, the police said there was a second set of tire tracks. My dad's accident wasn't an accident. And whoever killed him is standing at the top of these stairs.